Oh, is it?
Yeah, there is a hand going into window. Not like windows are talking to someone in the outdoors.
Hi guys, it's day 44 of the national lockdown. We are now going into the 7th week of this lockdown. I've been told by my ideas is that there's going to be another speech on the 1st of June, so that's already like 2.5 weeks to go until we actually get to hear if we're going into another level. Now, if you really look at the South African stats, you will see that Western Province is now the epicenter of, sorry, that was a gate, an epicenter of the, it's almost going to be a car now, the epicenter of the pandemic, which was actually supposed to be Gauteng. Not too sure, because we're now almost 9,000 cases, and out of those 9,000, half of it is Western Cape. There's a lot of double standards with regards to obeying the laws. Like, for example, you're allowed to go for exercise between 6 a.m. and 9 a.m. So a lot of people were doing a lot of running, a lot of walking, and blah blah blah. But what about the surfers? Now, I would think surfing in the ocean, you're not going to infect anyone at all. This virus is not waterborne. But yet, surfers and paddlers are not allowed to surf, and some of them have been protesting, and some of them have been arrested. The cigarettes still banned. Not too sure if that's going to be lifted when we go to level 3. I very much doubt it. You read articles from epidemiologists or a person who studies pandemics and epidemics and all that, saying one thing, and then you read another article that says another. So what do you believe? Like, for example, our lockdown is too long, and yes, other people say that we need to be a lockdown until we peak, and the only time we peak is 6 months after the first infection. So that means that we will be in lockdown until the cows come home. So who do we believe? And yet we don't have clear understanding of what the rules we're supposed to follow, because the president says one thing and his committee says something else. I did find it weird. I'm not too sure it was on the news last night. I did find it weird that the DA had this humongous 12-minute speech about how they could clearly lift the lockdown and how the government of this country can work. Because basically level 4 is literally level 5 with little trimmings, and only found two Facebook pages that actually shared the 12-minute speech from the leader. So I'm just wondering, is there free press? Are we allowed to say what we want to say? And getting people to hear it. I mean, when the president says something, I can tell you now, every Tom, Dick, and freaking Harry will share it on Facebook. But if you have someone who's in opposition, who has different views with the lockdown and different values than the government that's running the country, and yet you hardly see what is being said. If you don't belong to the Facebook page, you're not going to see it. So there's a lot of things that just doesn't work out. So yeah, that's like 4 minutes and 20 seconds of rambling. The most crappy thing about living in a complex is that it gets very quiet. We've had a lot of issues with the noise and blah blah blah. So this morning, my neighbors decided to have a fat chinwag outside my bedroom window. Grant you, I was asleep at 10:30 this morning, but it's not the point. It's a Saturday, it's a lockdown, it's the only time I can actually sleep late, which is hilarious because I'm never awake on time for when I work. So It really, I was aggro this morning, and I was really to beat down my dad, only to find out that it wasn't my dad, it was the neighbors outside. And when I went outside to see what was happening, everyone was outside talking. I'm like, why do you have to do it right side my window that you don't even live? But anyway, as you can see, I have moved on from this morning. I will see you tomorrow.